Welcome back to Chasing the Target. An eventful day three for India. Shubman Gill finally coming back into the way we know him and making 100 good 100 required था उसके लिए because काफी टाइम से फेल हो रहा था. Unfortunately getting out to decent 20 starts 2025, but now he made full use of it again. Useful contributions from Akshar Patel, from Ravi Chandran, Ashwin in the end as well. It was useful, but 300 plus से ज़्यादा. I think 39 कितना total था 370 something, and now they required 332 England to win on the four. Uh,
399 था शायद. Now it's
399. Now it's 332. Yeah, and
yeah.
that was a good 50-run partnership of Ben Duckett and Zach Rowley. But day four starting to look like it's turning a lot. What are you expecting?
I'm expecting India to win. I mean, I said it from before the first test match. India will win. India should win. अगर यहाँ से इंग्लैंड जीती तो then hats off man. ये मतलब record chase होने वाला है इंडिया में, and they have to play out of their skin, which they can. I'm not denying it. People are saying 60-40 India. I'm very surprised. It should be 80-20 India. Come on, day four pitch. You have 400 on the board. You have three spinners. You shouldn't be losing this game. If you do, then there is some self-introspect that you have to do, but also have to credit the opposition for playing out of their skin. I still maintain the same thing, but
Yeah.
the way England have played, I do रिस्पेक्ट इट कि भाई उन लोग compete कर रहे हैं, आपको डे 4 डे 5 लेके जा रहे हैं. पहला टेस्ट मैच जीते उन लोग, सेकंड टेस्ट मैच में भी जहां पे आपको ज्यादा डोमिनेट करना चाहिए था. फैज आज मेरे हिसाब से इंडिया 450 या 440 का टारगेट कम से कम देना था. दे जस्ट मेड 250 रन्स. दैट डजंट मीन दे कांट. 400 इज नॉट इनफ. 400 इज इनफ टारगेट, बट you need to dominate because you're 1-0 down. But having said that, I do respect the way England played, and also India. Shubaman Gill, hats off. Under pressure, he scored 100. India बच गया वहां पे. उसका एक रिव्यू था which saved his bum, and then I think एक slip पे catch छोड़े उसका, and then he had
एक बेन स्टोक छोड़ा है.
हाँ 2-3 close shaves. So if वो wickets उसका wicket जल्दी अगर चले गया था तो then England might have been chasing 300, which would have been a very different ball game. But they're still in it because of baseball, because of their past, because of their क्या बोलते resume, that England can still win this test match. But मेरे लिए बहुत unlikely है भाई.
Even 13 ओवर में जो भी था, they made most of it. They managed to get 50 यार. अच्छा खासा start दिया दोनों. Ben Duckett, Zach Rowley. Ben Duckett again, like you can see glimpses that he's doing well in India, but he's just not getting off to he's hit a 47. I think he's hit a couple more than that, but usually his 24, 25 are also eventful to watch. He's showing aggression. अच्छा है, but Zach Rowley, I think credit to him and credit to England जो patience दी है उसके साथ. The way he's been performing in the top order, I think बहुत commendable है. England में adjust नहीं हो रहा था एक time पे. अब he's playing in the most toughest condition to survive, which is India, in terms of step in, and they don't get to play spin that much. लेकिन Zach Rowley उसमें भी आज he managed to get a good decent start with Ben Duckett. He's still there, and I'm not going to credit England out at all. I think England अभी है game में till the point like we see match spin. If it doesn't match spin tomorrow and England play through their skin or manage to
today actually I mean apart from the last session, पहले तो जो session थे, it wasn't spinning as much as yesterday, and even compared to Hyderabad तो कोई spin नहीं है, like comparatively. But one thing is that normally you look to draw when you have 400 on the board. You don't look to chase it, but this team is completely different. What I like about the small session is कि उन लोगों का run rate was close to 5.
Exactly,
you're under pressure. What do you normally do first? You say, bhai, let's bat the day out. Let's have all our wickets in hand and attack tomorrow. They said, no, we're going to attack tonight. We're going to bring down the deficit. This change in mindset is really working. And ab Ben Duckett ki baat kare, and we can criticize his dismissal and everything, but what we have to look at is that he has taken off 60 runs off the board, or 50 runs with Zach Rowley, and now the other guys can come in and keep contributing. So the style won't change. England might lose this game by 200 runs tomorrow. India might come in maybe first session, second session, and pick up. यहाँ पे आप देखिए wickets in bunches जा सकते. They can lose 5-6 wickets in a session, but they're not going to change the way they play. They're going to look to attack, which keeps India on the toes. आप opposition आप भी अगर है, मैं हूँ, हम लोग भी सोच रहे भाई इंग्लैंड को अभी भी चांस. We're not writing them off. Why? Because of the style of cricket they play, and they're executing that style.
And also वही जो आप बोले कि लास्ट सेशन में मारने का भी रीजनिंग ये होगा कि थके हुए थे पूरे प्लेयर्स. बाउंड्रीज में भागना करना, इट टेक्स अभी पूरा दिन खत्म हो गया क्रिकेट में. the whole day is coming to end. So England looking to capitalize then, and also very smart move because tired bodies, going around boundaries में भागना. But yes, it's still I won't say 50-50, maybe a 70-30. I would say I would go one step ahead and give 10 more% to India because of the conditions that are coming up. What we're seeing towards the last game, turn भी हो रहा. थोड़े और फेवरेबल इंडियन कंडीशन बनते जा रहे हैं, आप देख सकते हैं अब क्रैक्स थोड़े थोड़े वाइडन होने वाले हैं, तो मे बी यू वुड सी अ लिटिल बिट मोर टर्न ऑन ऑफर. But if England win this, I think like you just have to give it to them कि भाई they जो अबू धाबी में प्रेप करे, इंडिया में भी प्रेप नहीं करे, सिमुलेशन लगा के प्रेप करे. इसके बावजूद अगर इंडिया हारी, दो जैसा आप बोल रहे, like I'm very confident as well, like India should win it, but like if they
Yeah.
don't, I'm just going to say it's a master class again from England.
Yeah, for me is 90-10 इंडियाज फेवर मेरे हिसाब से, और वो 10% अगर इंडिया इंग्लैंड जीत गई, then
Ben
it's a
Stokes.
magical win,
Ben Stokes magic
miraculous.
है, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean it'll be someone playing out of their skin, whether it's Stokes, Root, Bairstow. They'll have to play a next level innings and they might need some luck their way like Shubaman Gill got. लेकिन मेरे हिसाब से, because आप देख लो scores यही मैच में, इंडिया पहली बैटिंग करे 390 मारे, उसके बाद इंग्लैंड 250, फिर इंडिया barely got to 250. So you know, getting to the 300 mark has also been a struggle in this test match, even though it's not been that tough of a wicket. So, but looking at it, like you said, it's still going to deteriorate the pressure of a chase. England should not win this test match. If they do, then they're violating, bro. They're violating in India, and
And
it's going to be
it will
very
be
tough to come back in the
funny
series.
to see tomorrow if England come out with an aggressive bat. I mean, Ryan Ahmed has strike back. I mean, I'm not going to say he's not a good batsman. Decently खेल लेता. Even spin he's played brilliantly. So what number he is on 29 for 30 ऐसा मार ले
काम तो कर
34.
लिया भाई आज.
आज
उसका
तो
जो
काम,
job-
आज तो जॉब था, सर्वाइविंग था, जॉब सर्वाइवल कर लिया उन्हें. एंड आई थिंक कल भी उन्हें अच्छा ही खेल सकता, लंबा खेल सकता. ही हैज अ नैक टू प्ले स्पिन एज वेल. अगर अगर मैं बोल रहा हूं, अगर कल आके अटैकिंग निकालना शुरू करे एंड दे मैनेज टू गेट प्रॉब्ली फर्स्ट सेशन में 100 runs in the first session, 160 going into lunch, then बहुत ज्यादा मजा आने वाला, without probably losing a wicket or maybe just losing one wicket.
Yeah.
It'll turn good for England. And England, I think they're going to play more psychological. कि भाई हम लोग के minds पे खेलना है, bowlers के minds पे ज़्यादा खेलना है, loose balls capitalize करना, make people like India, crumble under their own pressure, like एकदम से गुस्सा करना, field में गुस्सा करना, ये सब चीजों पे they need to capitalize, and I think that's how they probably edge out a victory. But having said that, yes, Kuldeep, Ashwin, these guys are fantastic bowlers. Ashwin का बारे में बोले थे कि भाई first session में wicket नहीं लिया, आज he was the one who managed to pick up a wicket, and good catch from KS Bharat as well.
Yeah, very good catch. I think good catch. Magar, your thoughts on India's batting, Shreyas Iyer and Rohit Sharma?
A lot of people are putting Shubman Gill and Shreyas Iyer's partnership like अरे बहुत जबरदस्त था, but majority Shubman Gill और Shreyas Iyer, like I don't know, they're saying ना आके संभाल लिए control. Yes, we were losing wickets at a rapid pace, but फिर Shreyas Iyer चले गया and Shubman carried on. Shreyas Iyer again, it's just disappointing to see that he's throwing it away. I mean, whatever I can say कि वो unlucky है, ये वो है, but he should be doing much more. And अब यही है कि does he get another slot in the next game, which I think he'll probably get another shout out in the third test.
I
But
mean,
apart from that, yeah, Akshar Patel I think has been a very handy batsman. मेरे लिए he's been one who's coming in, making good amount of runs, getting crucial wickets as well. एक आध बोल्ड निकाल ले रहा, बॉल स्किड होते क्यों निकाल ले रहा, तो जडेजा की कमी आपको ज्यादा महसूस नहीं हो रही होती, आई थिंक.
yeah, मेरे को बुमराह, I mean, he faced 26 deliveries, amazing, but I just felt कि निकल के मारना था, because क्या आपको I understand Ashwin was batting from the other end and stuff like that, but I mean Bumrah did a very good job. But in general, India after tea थोड़ा सा slow down कर दिए थे and everything. They should have been a bit more aggressive. And yes, Shreyas Iyer, he has to capitalize. Rohit Sharma भी मेरे को ऐसा दिखा कि lazy shot, not like playing to his full potential. Jaiswal, fine, we can't really criticize him. ठीक है, he's
I mean, I had a good understand again, got it away from him and he just went for the outside off ka shot
Yeah, you
and
can't-
edge. Yeah, you can't really do that. But India, yeah, they really need to figure out like a balance, more balanced act in the batting. It can't be dependent on one or two performances. Because अगर आप first inning में निकाल दो जायसवाल का, वहाँ बैगन में मिल जाते थे. आप second inning में yes, you will have this कि भाई there will be always be one standout player, but not by this margin, right? ये margin बहुत ज़्यादा है. 200 का एक बंदा आके मार रहा है, 100. It's not going to always happen. India के बाकी के batsmen really need to get. Patidar again not making the most of his opportunity. He just gave away his wicket, right? So Patidar है, इन्हें तो नया है, but I'd still say कि batting wise we need a little bit. And then KS Bharat, KS Bharat needs to again bat pretty well. A lot of people.
मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, इसलिए मैं वो ईशान किशन का एग्री नहीं कर रहा था, बिकॉज इफ यू सी हिज बैटिंग कंपेयर टू केएस भरत, जमीन आसमान का फर्क है मेरे ओपिनियन में. जब ईशान किशन बैटिंग करता है, इट्स मच बेटर, राइट? अब इसको लाइक आप अपने हाथों से कर दिए, लाइक अब मैनेजमेंट जो है, आप कौन सा स्कूल चला रहे हैं, आई डोंट नो, व्हाटएवर इट इज, अगर बच्चा गलती भी करा तो आप जाके आप बड़े सुधारो वो गलती को. अब ठीक है, now this is what you have. He's an excellent keeper, but with the bat, I agree with you. I don't think he is great. He's not that good with the bat, and
Yeah,
it can cause problems आगे जाके
I mean, he
series में.
did play decently well, I think, in the first innings. Was it where he hit a 29 or something? No, the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
test. Last test,
I
they survived
mean, but
for.
that is the problem,
But,
right? We saw
uh,
that and we saw, wow, that should be a normal wicket keeper's innings. You saw how
again,
folks played. It's
folks,
regular
like,
for him, right? Like,
right.
it should be much more exciting than that. Like, it should, but we got excited by 20, 30 runs. And I agree with you. He improved his batting, but it's not good enough at this level right now. He has to buck up.
Thoughts on Mukesh's 2 overs to 19 runs. I mean, in Test cricket, he'll be getting smashed at that rate. And they call him a specialist bowler. I don't know what specialist he is in. I know he gets to move it off, but it's not the conditions for him. Maybe in England or South Africa, maybe he can still survive. But in India, it's more flatter. Uh, but you could, I don't know. He just keep getting smashed, which are it's unfortunate. I don't see him. I don't see a survival in this Indian team.
But वही फिर से तो then again you have to call out the management. What are they doing? What was the plan? आप उसको कब बोले उन्हें खेलने वाला है टेस्ट मैच, कब कैसे तैयार करे उसको, एकदम से एक प्लेयर को रिलीज कर दिए, उसको खिला दिए. Like that is also not, when you're 1-0 down on a test match, you have to play your you look to play your best team, right? And if the guy is fit and if there is no uh, emergency, then he should have played. Now I'm hearing that maybe he could have been dropped also, Siraj, and they played Mukesh. But now if they did that, then that is also wrong because uh, he won you a test match in South Africa not too long ago. Yes, maybe he's not as consistent as he was last year, but he's still your guy, especially India में Ranji Trophy experience है सिराज को. He knows flat wickets पे कैसा ball डालना, reverse भी करा सकता है. He would have been effective here. Again, it comes down to that Mukesh ka. I never rated him that highly, so like I'm not going to really criticize him because I didn't expect more than like from him, from
Yeah, he was
Mukesh.
an average bowler. It was very shocking to see him there in the South Africa में डाल लिया. But again, Siraj in South Africa was also brilliant. उन्हें जिस तरीके से 6 विकेट निकाल लिया था, उखाड़ दिया था पूरी South African की टीम को. And I think वही है कि भाई I don't know what it is. Is it that BCCI उसको break दे रही है? Is it BCCI उसको हकाल दी? वो अब बाद में मालूम ही होगा. But
That is
I
the problem. Problem is
the,
that the BCCI management जो भी ये कॉल ले रहे हैं, प्रॉब्लम तो वहां पे जो क्या बोलते सो जो रूट है प्रॉब्लम का वही है लाइक बीसीसीआई में बिकॉज ना clarity है confusion है so like this it's very weird right now. It's all jumbled up and it is affecting your team because if you see the way Mukesh bowled today, you're bowling one man short now. अब उसको रोहित शर्मा के पास कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं रहेगा उसको बॉल देने दिए भी तो he might give it after a few wickets are down, but you will see we saw it in the first innings. We'll see it now also in this innings. When Joe Root comes in, when Ben Stokes comes in, I don't see Mukesh getting the ball. So that means you're one bowler short. He'll only come in short periods or if, some wickets have gone.
Your thought on England's bowling, like Shoaib Bashir, good to see height advantage, अच्छा खासा डाला, but Rehan Ahmed also was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean England bowling very well and ठीक है एक दो कॉल्स अगर उनके उसमें चले गया तो फिर उन लोग जीत सकते. I mean और अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस रहता था उन लोगों की bowling की, लेकिन I think the fact that they restricted India to under 400, just under 400, they've done a decent job and these guys are on they're learning, but they've done well. Some good field placements as well. Anderson has been outstanding. He's been incredible. Picking up 2 wickets, economy 2.9. What more do you want from him? And people say कि he only bowls in England. He picks up wickets anywhere, भाई. हर आप ही देख लो आज, उसके 5 विकेट हो गए ये गेम में. अपने Jimmy Anderson के, right? So like on Indian surfaces, he's picking up wickets, and the way he sets up the batsman, he's also producing wickets in the other end. You saw what he did to Shreyas Iyer in the first innings. It helped in the next over, he made a mistake because of Anderson. So I think he's been outstanding.
Waiting for me for what? Tega place is waiting for me. Waiting, I'm right here, buddy. But
आपको नहीं because आप जब नहीं थे लास्ट टेस्ट मैच में, वो
अच्छा
हर रोज आ रहे थे और पूछ रहे थे फैज भाई किधर है, फैज भाई किधर है.
अच्छा नहीं मैं तो इधर ही हूँ भाई. अब होपफुली इधर ही हूँ. बट या तेजल भाई भी अपने साथ. हेलो सर. Mustafa bhai, if I have a question for both of you. If you had gone to the World Cup final night, what would you like to change to make India win? I was
The
there at
pitch.
the World Cup. I was there in the World Cup final. And yeah, the pitch, or probably the fact that he shouldn't have given Shamit a new ball and let Siraj just bowl the new ball. I don't know.
The only thing I would have changed is the pitch. Everything else, and I mean, you could say the mindset also. Maybe more importantly, the mindset. But वो change होता नहीं होता, I don't know. But at least the pitch was bad.
Speaking
Yeah.
of again hundreds and stuff. New Zealand वहाँ पे बच्चों को मारते रहे. South Africa are getting smashed, clobbered. A 200 run plus partnership between Williamson and Rachin Ravindra. Rachin Ravindra again making 100 on, I think it's its debut, test debut. And yeah, Kane Williamson another 100. I think he surpassed number of
No,
centuries
Rachin
in test.
Ravindra played no against India. He's played Test before.
Yes, then yeah, maybe it's
I
a
think
maiden
it's his
100.
first 100. It's his first 100
200,
for New
yeah.
Zealand. Yeah,
But
but
again, it was very good
Yama वो
performance.
क्या है यार बेचारे like I feel bad man. If South Africa took their full team, it would have been a really good series. It would have been an
Yeah.
incredible series in my opinion, and they would have really they've done well in New Zealand under Faf, under AB and stuff. So I think अगर अच्छी टीम लेके गए proper, तो मगर अब कुछ कर नहीं सकते. You know वो ऐसे T20 भी चल रहा and there's nothing much you can do when it comes to finances and all
Yeah.
that. You have to take certain calls.
Well, yeah, Williamson with 2900, I think it's highest in just अगर टेस्ट में ले रहे, I think he's the highest now. 2900s and fantastic player यार, वनस को देखने में बहुत मजा आता.
He's just unlucky that, or you can say lucky that he's not South Asian. If he was Indian or Pakistani, Williamson, bro, he would have had posters everywhere, everywhere. He's an
Yeah.
incredible player. मतलब
वो
हर
बोलते
format.
ना, he's a guy with zero haters at least. So like he doesn't have any. Everybody likes this guy, and he's an incredible captain, an incredible batsman. Stuff. A little watering on the pitch, but Tejas by Vizag.
A little watering on the pitch. I don't know which. Maybe he's talking about the final, World Cup
Oh,
final.
the final, yeah. So
But ये Australia भी जीत गए. I think 250 they
yeah,
defended pretty well against West Indies. तो
yeah.
वनडे मैच चल रहा वहाँ पे भी तो अब सेमीफाइनल्स भी सेट हो गए अंडर 19. I'm very excited for that. It's going to be crazy, man. Yesterday I watched that Pakistan Bangladesh game. It was amazing match. जबरदस्त sledging भी चल रही थी. Tight match था. It was momentum kept swinging. And then yeah, let's see what happens. Pakistan, Australia, India versus South Africa. It'll be fun.
ये अफगानिस्तान का भी अच्छा कमबैक है. I mean, I don't know if you guys are following that test. 199, like I think 100 मारा इब्राहिम सदरान. They were like पहले इनिंग में 190 ऑल आउट हो गए थे. Then
उन्हें
श्रीलंका
मैथ्यूज अभी भी खेल रहा है.
Ola और दिनेश चंदीमाल ने हमारा वेरी गुड पार्टनरशिप, दोनों 100 मारे. बट अफगानिस्तान कमिंग बैक 42 से ट्रेल कर रहे हैं अभी राइट नाउ. वन विकेट डाउन, 199 रन्स. ब्यूटीफुल
Very good.
पार्टनरशिप ऑफ सदरान एंड रहमत शाह. तो रहमत शाह आई थिंक बैटिंग ऑन 30 और 40. बट वेरी गुड कमबैक फ्रॉम अफगानिस्तान टू हिट द माउंटेन पूरा तोड़ के without losing. This is exactly what England have to do tomorrow if they have to any chance to win. What Afghanistan doing with Sri Lanka right now, if England managed to do that, it'll be interesting to see. But again यार यहाँ पे ball move होना शुरू कर दिया, and like you said ये wicket थोड़ी flatter थी during, that's why Shubman Gill survived.
Shubman Gill, नहीं, I mean he was a bit lucky also, but he played very well. बहुत अच्छा खेला उन्हें. It's flat in the sense that it is deteriorating now, and there will be challenges for the batters. आप देख लो स्टोक्स का भी बॉल जैसा बैठा था, बुमराह जुताला था, तो it's not the easiest thing, but you have to give him credit. I think what you're saying is उन्हें नहीं मारा तो फिर तुम कुछ और बोलते थे, तो मार दिया 100 तो अब कुछ भी
नहीं
नहीं.
अच्छा मारा नहीं, मैं तो
I
खाली
think
पूछ रहा हूँ.
very
With the
important,
wicket
not
that flat.
very important is you have to back these players. Shubman Gill, Jaiswal, you have to back them. They're very young. They're going to make mistakes. They're not going to score everything. अब लोग बोल रहे थे भाई उन्हें उसका पोजीशन चेंज कर दिया इसलिए उन्हें नहीं मार रहा रन. अब नंबर 3 पे मार दिया उन्हें, अब क्या चाहिए आपको? सेंचुरी मार दिया and it could be a match winning innings, right? So like we have to give him credit where it's due. I think he batted really well. It was good composed innings. His dad was also in the stand, so he brought him that extra luck.
He was
But
him in Hyderabad, yeah.
yeah, I think that was it was a very good innings, and we have to appreciate it because if he was under pressure, लोग were calling for his head in the 11 कि भाई जब विराट कोहली आएंगे उसको निकाल दो बोल के, मगर अब now it's shifting to Shreyas Iyer. So in Indian team you always one bad performance away from getting out. So I think for him to score 100, he cements his place.
Crucial 100, 100%. It's a crucial 100. Given the context, एकदम से पूरे विकेट जा रहे थे. श्रेयस चले के बाद अगर शुभमन चले आता था, it would have been a havoc. And yeah, I think even Akshar Patel की batting बहुत अच्छी रही है. I think I just say कि भाई he's also been coming and making crucial runs, taking us through. Always those extra bit of runs help every team, and I'm pretty sure 45. Unlucky to get a 50, but I think on actually fell by Mustafa Pai. Don't you think? You should have moved the flying ball any other direction from Travis Head if you had gone to the World Cup 9. Don't you think you should move the flying ball? Which flying ball are you talking about? Any other direction from Travis Head if you had gone to the World Cup final 9? I'm not sure which flying ball you're talking about, but uh, मेरे को तो एक बार हार गए वर्ल्ड कप अभी बार बार मेरे को ये टॉर्चर एंड थिंकिंग अबाउट द वर्ल्ड कप नाइट आई वुड डेफिनेटली नॉट want to keep thinking about it. Now it's all about T20 World Cup and what we have to think about and forget that bad night November
मेरे को
19.
एक चीज आप बताओ, जसप्रीत बुमराह,
Hmm.
sometimes he's coming back from an injury, sometimes he's hold his elbow, sometimes कुछ ना कुछ होते रहता. How is he going to play another 3 test matches, full IPL, let's say minimum 14 games if they make it to the finals, then 16 to 17 games, and a T20 World Cup? How is that possible? Is it possible?
Possible here depends on what he's been doing in the last 2 years of his injury and what the recovery that he has taken. Now he did recover a bit probably post the World Cup. He got a month's time off. Um, he didn't even play in South. He played in South Africa, right? So he played in South Africa. 2 tests is fine. He didn't play the ODI, so he has had a decent break. But yes, अभी जो आने वाला है wave of games में उस हिसाब से they really need to find some area where he can rest. But again, now the problem lies in the cruise, like his importance in the team, right? His role in the team right now as a wicket taker. You don't see any other fast bowler right now being able to do that. And like it's gonna be difficult if he does break down, and it's gonna be a very big problem. But how are you gonna tackle? You can't fight Mumbai Indians. You can't find. You need point from this for the WTC final. So it's crucial matches and you can't let go of him. Ideally, I would like him to rest, but it doesn't look like. But all we can do is pray that whatever breaks they get in between the tests, he manages to get enough rest.
प्रॉब्लम यही है कि भाई अगर ठीक है उन लोग दे गोइंग टू लुक टू ट्राई एंड रेस्ट हिम इन दिस सीरीज, बट इट लुक्स इम्पॉसिबल बिकॉज इट्स अ टाइट सीरीज एंड उसका प्रेजेंस बहुत जरूरी है. मुंबई इंडियंस में ही रेस्ट करना चाहिए, मगर वो तो होगा नहीं बिकॉज दे मेक यू प्ले एवरी सिंगल गेम. एंड Techie update is saying he's only going to bowl 56 overs. That's still a lot, and there's a lot of strain on your body. And for someone who's injury prone with the awkward action, I don't think it's sustainable. मेरे
और
हिसाब
फोर
से भाई उसको रेस्ट
फोर
करना जरूरी है.
या 4 ओवर्स में 10 ओवर्स का ही तो दम लगा के उन्हें 4 ओवर डालेंगा एंड दैट्स वेयर द प्रॉब्लम विल कम राइट. यू गोना बोल
और भाई
व्हाटएवर
आपकी
इज
ट्रैवलिंग रहती वो रहता है, इट टेक्स अ टोल ऑन योर बॉडी. लाइक आईपीएल में आपका पूरा बॉडी क्लॉक चेंज हो जाता है, सब एवरीवन बिकम्स नाइट आवर्स. आप सोते लाइक 2 बजे बिकॉज मैच खत्म होता 12 बजे, 11:30. आप होटल पहुंचते 12-1 बजे के बाद, एंड फिर आप सोएंगे 3-4 बजे, फिर उठेंगे, फिर ट्रेनिंग होती and all that. So it's the whole body clock changes. That also affects. And I think that a fast bowler of Bumrah's level needs to take 2 months off before the T20 World Cup if India want to win. But that's not going to happen. So but I just want to know how are they going to manage this, because अगर उन्हें injure हो गया फिर आप कुछ कर नहीं सकते. Then you also you took it the other way and you have to develop all these other guys, Shami, Arshdeep, Siraj, these guys, and just keep them on their toes and say to whoever we're going with, we have to win the World Cup. It doesn't matter if Bumrah is there or not, because if he does get injured, then you can't do anything about it.
So this finishes on the 11th of March this series. If अगर आप IPL कब शुरू होगा realistically the end of
21st.
March 21st. So you
21st.
just have like 10 days of there, 9 days there. I don't think Mumbai is going to play the opening game, so maybe 10 days over there, and then उधर से फिर क्या करते नहीं मालूम. But again IPL में you could say कि आपको back to back इतने games नहीं आते. First initial time में आपको थोड़ा बहुत time मिलता between matches, so maybe it will just adjust itself over time. But वही है कि IPL के बाद you have no time for, because you are straight into the World Cup, so and then again your body clock, like you said, it
Okay,
changes
now,
from
okay, another question. You are saying that he will play all the games and he'll be fit, right? According to, like, I mean, that's what you're hoping. That's the best case
hoping.
scenario.
Yeah. Yeah.
आपका ये है कि भाई back to back उतना नहीं है, like, maybe it's only 4 overs he has to bowl, he'll manage. Will we get the best Jasprit Bumrah with all this workload that he's gone through? Will we get a fresh, proper Bumrah running in against Pakistan in New York? Or you're
I
a
mean,
bit...
why like they just said, don't worry, Mumbai won't make it to the playoffs under Hardik. But I mean, if we
You know what I mean, right? Like, it is a
if he's run
case of nature.
if he's run down, अगर बुमराह को वाकई like March 11th के बाद रेस्ट नहीं देके and IPL पूरा खिला दिए, then you won't find the best version of बुमराह, because फिर आप जब अमेरिका जाते हो आपका फिर बॉडी क्लॉक चिंता टाइम, आपको तो जेट लैग आपको आपसे अच्छा कोई जानता नहीं. तो आई थिंक जेट लैग वो सब रख के you might not even find a very good, you find a shaky version of him, a wayward version of him. But
You know why we saw this in, आपको याद है 2021 में जब दुबई में था, T20 वर्ल्ड कप, आप आईपीएल खेले जस्ट बिफोर, ठीक है, और आईपीएल उधर ही
Yeah,
खेले आप दुबई में, वहां पे झटला का सवाल ही नहीं था, आप
correct.
आईपीएल वहीं खेले और वर्ल्ड कप भी उधर ही खेल रहे थे, बट ब्रो दे गॉट, ही वाज नॉट इफेक्टिव, हिम शमी, these guys were not effective in the World Cup, and that is what I feel. Ki even if he is fully fit, I still feel that it won't be good enough preparation. He won't be fresh enough, and that's what I'm concerned about it.
Now, what
Only
will be that they don't make it to the playoffs, and then the playoffs से पहले जो period रहता, he gets enough rest after the playoffs to the final of it, 10 दिन का रेस्ट मिल जाना चाहिए. मैं तो कहता हूँ बुमराह को वर्ल्ड कप में मत ले जाओ, वर्ल्ड कप प्लेइंग ये होना चाहिए, तभी इंडिया ये वर्ल्ड कप जीतेगी. रोहित, जायसवाल, विराट, शिवम दुबे, हार्दिक, रिंकू, जितेश, अक्षर, बिश्नोई, अर्शदीप, शामी.
आपके पास, आप दुबे और हार्दिक पांड्या पे बहुत वो प्रेशर डाल रहे हैं आप, टू बॉल 4 ओवर्स, वो नहीं
और
होने वाला.
हार्दिक पांड्या खुद इंजरी प्रोन है, तो उन्हें क्या
हाँ,
अपने आप को बचाएंगा, सबसे पहले वो
उन्हें कहाँ
बात
से,
है.
आप उम्मीद कर रहे हैं हार्दिक पांड्या 56 ओवर्स डालेंगे, वो तो मेरे हिसाब से
और
नहीं होगा.
रवि बिश्नोई भी आजकल पिट रहा बहुत ज्यादा, लाइक इफ यू सी रवि बिश्नोई बॉलिंग, आई मीन आई एम नॉट गोना से कि उसको वर्ल्ड कप, आई थिंक कुलदीप यादव को लेके जाएंगे वर्ल्ड कप रादर देन बिश्नोई, एक्सपीरियंस के हिसाब से. या
नहीं वो
रोहित.
ठीक है, मगर आप ये तो बैलेंस ही नहीं दिख रहा मेरे को, फास्ट बॉलिंग.
हाँ नहीं है ना स्टीव शामी, हार्दिक एंड दुबे, चार चार दुबे एंड हार्दिक प्रॉपर बॉलर्स भी नहीं आपके, मतलब हार्दिक प्रॉब्लम आप बोल सकते रेगुलर, दुबे तो अभी अभी आया बेचारा. बट या इट्स गोना बी, यू नीड बुमराह, बिकॉज आपको विकेट पावर प्ले में उन्हें लाके देंगे. शामी यस, अगर उनकी गिरी, अगर उनका सीम मूवमेंट लगा ये वो, वरना शामी भी यू कैन सी इफेक्टिव नहीं होंगे जिस तरीके के बुमराह है. और आप देखो ये टेस्ट मैच में जो यूजुअली अपन रैंक रनर्स देख रहे हैं, वहाँ बुमराह में 4-4 विकेट उठा रहे, 2-2 3-3 विकेट. दैट्स व्हाई यू नीड बुमराह, बिकॉज अनएक्सपेक्टेड जगहों पे भी विकेट आप इससे एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते, एंड दैट्स व्हाट द स्पेशलिटी. इसलिए तो उसको अभी ग्रेटेस्ट इंडियन बॉलर का टैग दे रहे, क्योंकि
बस
ही इज
वर्ल्ड कप
एक्चुअली.
से पहले उन्हें उसका इतना नहीं था, राइट, ये जो वर्ल्ड कप था 50 ओवर, बिकॉज आप इंडिया के लिए खेल रहे थे, ही डिडंट प्ले एवरी गेम लीडिंग अप टू द वर्ल्ड कप, राइट, उन्हें
नो,
लाइक आइलैंड में खेला शायद, फिर मे बी अ कपल ऑफ गेम्स हियर एंड देयर, बट ही वाज
ऑस्ट्रेलिया
नॉट.
से एक, आई थिंक ऑस्ट्रेलिया का जो हुआ था जस्ट राइट आफ्टर, नहीं, ही प्लेड आफ्टर द एशिया कप, ही प्लेड दैट.
Asia Cup he played, but apart from that, वो भी Asia Cup में he missed a game. He went to India for
For
the
his kid, yeah, for
birth,
his
yeah,
child,
for the
yeah.
birth of his kid. So he didn't play every game in the Asia Cup, and also he missed few games. So he was much more well rested for the World Cup, and you saw the performance that he gave.
I'm angry at this moment why KS Bharat and Mukesh Kumar get picked every time.
Because
KS
you,
Bharat, because he's a proper wicket keeper, that's the only thing. Not a wicket keeper batsman, just a wicket keeper. But you have something like an Ishan Kishan waiting in wherever he is right now. KL Rahul getting injured, that is also a big, you know. When
main
KL
thing
Rahul
is
का
आप
wicket.
ईशान किशन को बैनिश कर दिए, इसलिए नहीं तो ईशान किशन would have played this series. You banished him, so you don't have an option right now. And I think again, Gayas Bharat, he has to improve. But like Faiz said, there was some hints in the first couple of innings that he played, but he has to improve his batting. Man, तो ये नहीं चलेगा, like it won't last long.
And one last time also they were Mukesh Kumar, so I think he himself won't last long अगर ऐसा डालते क्या, because it's just a regular bowler. It doesn't look like he has any speciality या कुछ wow factor नहीं है ना. Like अब वो एक आध मैच में आप भी अगर अपन इतना टाइम खेले तो एक आध मैच में अपन भी कुछ कर सकते, but it doesn't look like he has any kind of क्या बोलते हैं, like शार्दुल ठाकुर had a good leg cutter on him या slower delivery on him or something, but इनका खाली मूवमेंट है, एंड वो मूवमेंट ये पिचेस पे आपको ज्यादा मिलेंगे नहीं. सो you'll be a very average flat bowler, like you won't have anything in you, no kind of disguised combination कि अरे इससे भी आप विकेट उठा सकते. तो मुकेश कुमार का तो बनता नहीं. अब नेक्स्ट मैच में मे बी आविश खान को ट्राई करेंगे, बिकॉज आविश खान बेंच पे था. आई डोंट नो व्हाट्स गोना हैपन. अभी तो सर टीम अनाउंस भी होना है. टू फास्ट बॉलिंग ऑलराउंडर, फोर प्रॉपर बॉलर, लेफ्ट राइट कॉम्बिनेशन ऑलवेज वन द वर्ल्ड कप.
अवेश खान कैसे आ गया स्क्वाड में?
आवेश खान तो सिराज की जगह भी आया ना, जस्ट फॉर द सेकंड. थर्ड का तो अनाउंसमेंट हुआ ना, आई डोंट नो, थर्ड का अनाउंस करेंगे, अभी तो अनाउंस नहीं होना. But yeah, he's saying two fast bowling all rounders, that's Shivam Dube and Hardik Pandya, and four proper bowlers, which is who? Shami, Arshdeep. Who's the other two? There's no other two.
Faster bowlers, yeah, I would go Bumrah if he's fit, and then
Yeah.
Siraj or Shami, one of the two, and Arshdeep is my third seamer. I would do
KS
that.
Bharat picked for his wicket keeping, since they do have a better keeper in Ranji. But he's doing a decent job wicket keeping. I don't have any complaint from his wicket keeping. I mean, आज भी देखो catch अच्छा पकड़ा. He's decent behind the wickets. It's just as a
वो इज वेरी
batsman,
गुड या नहीं, कीपिंग अच्छी है उसकी, कीपिंग अच्छी है
as a
मगर
batsman बहुत poor choices है उसके
मगर
short
क्या होता है
selection.
फैज, मैं आपको एक चीज बोलूं, जब रन नहीं बनाएंगे आप, आपको कीपिंग का शायद कॉन्फिडेंस लो हो सकता है. he'll come to a time where he'll start making mistakes as a keeper because of his batting, but he's actually a very good keeper. If you see his keeping skills, he's very good reflexes, sharp, he can take catches, stumpings. आज भी जो कैच लिया था अश्विन के बॉल पे, वो बेहतरीन डाइव मारा उन्हें.
Yeah,
तो
yeah,
he has good anticipation skills, he's very quick with his feet, but it can impact his wicket keeping if he keeps batting like and doesn't perform.
yeah, बिल्कुल. उससे पहले इंजर्ड था ना, आई थिंक बुमराह was, yeah, he was injured before Ireland. He came back in the Ireland series. अब वही है कि देखना पड़ेगा. अभी बुमराह का तो भाई बहुत कॉशियस रहना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज आपका एज बॉलर तो नहीं है. आप जितना भी
हाँ,
बोलो.
उन्हें इंजरी के बाद जब आया था, आयरलैंड आया था, मगर बीच में उन्हें हर मैच नहीं खेला था. आई थिंक ही डिडंट प्ले एवरी गेम फॉर इंडिया. ही वाज प्रीटी फ्रेश गोइंग टू द वर्ल्ड कप. दैट्स व्हाट आई
I
कैन गिव.
remember some former commentators hype KS Bharat and Mukesh Kumar for domestic performance, but वो भी 5 साल पहले आया था. Yeah.
मुकेश
ईशान
कुमार का
किशन.
क्या सीन है नहीं मालूम मेरे को, उसका क्या लाइक कनेक्शन है, क्या वो है, बट
I mean, जो IPS से उसको पिक करे थे, ठीक है, I would say कि he was decent. I mean, he wasn't the most highest wicket taker, economical था. But apart from the IPL से आप ऐसे चीज में आप उसको वेस्ट इंडीज लेके चले गए, वैसी काइंड ऑफ बॉलिंग नहीं थी. IPL से वेस्ट इंडीज में भी he had a good start. I think जब उसका डेब्यू था, उसके बाद से वो घंटा उन्हें ठीक ही था. सिराज शामी अभी आई थिंक दे जस्ट ट्राइंग टू गेट अदर बॉलर्स इनटू द मिक्स टू सी कौन चलता है इंडियन टीम के लिए, कौन नहीं चलता है इंडियन टीम के लिए. आई थिंक वैसा हो गया मसला. मोहसिन खान कुड बी अ बेटर शॉट देन दीस गाइस, बट मोहसिन खान इंजरी प्रोन है. आवेश खान का तो आई डोंट रेट हिम बिकॉज़ ही गॉट स्मैश्ड इन साउथ अफ्रीका आल्सो. अभी जो ओडीआईज में था, आवेश खान था उधर. दो ही पिक्ड अप, आई थिंक इन वन गेम ही पिक्ड अप 4 विकेट्स. बट अभी कोई बॉलर अपार्ट फ्रॉम शामी, सिराज, बुमराह कोई बैठ रहा नहीं है ना. अर्शदीप पे इन T20 फॉर्मेट बैठेगा, बट उसके अलावा आई थिंक दे ट्राइंग टू जस्ट फाइंड डिफरेंट बॉलर्स. कोई है या नहीं है. इंडिया जितना डोमेस्टिक करते, आई यू कैन सी द रिजल्ट्स राइट नाउ दैट देयर नॉट अ लॉट ऑफ बॉलर्स राइट इन देयर आर्सेनल. कल को अगर सिराज, शामी, बुमराह नहीं रहे तो फिर क्या करते.
आपको ज्यादा डेवलप करना पड़ेगा वहां पे, लाइक स्पेशली
वही
आउट एंड आउट
कहते
फास्ट बॉलर्स. एंड
हैं.
देयर कम्स अ टाइम वेयर यू माइट हैव टू सेपरेट फॉर्मेट्स. आई नो वी टॉक अबाउट इट अ लॉट एंड एवरीथिंग, मगर शायद आपको ये करना पड़ेगा. जैसा एक आध बॉलर ठीक है 3 फॉर्मेट खेल सकता है, बट यू माइट हैव टू हैव डिफरेंट फॉर्मेट बॉलर्स जस्ट सो दैट यू कैन मेंटेन दैट लेवल ऑफ फास्ट बॉलिंग, दैट कंसिस्टेंसी बड़े टूर्स पे एंड थ्रू अ लॉन्गर स्पैन.
Ishan Kishan shouldn't play even. He is not even in the country. I guess he didn't play any cricket since November. ईशान को ज्यादा थकान आने लगा है because of his girlfriend. I think ईशान किशन right now deserve करता खेलना because he was the most consistent player for India. He is very good with what he was doing from the West Indies tour. अगर आप देखो 350 वहाँ मारा, उसके बाद एशिया कप में अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस दी पाकिस्तान के अगेंस्ट. वर्ल्ड कप में ही हिट अ 50 अगेंस्ट अफगानिस्तान. ही इज नॉट डन मच रॉन्ग. एंड जो तरीके से केएल राहुल को विकेट कीपर बना के इसकी पत्ता काटे ईशान किशन का, उसके बाद संजू का भी पत्ता कट गया इन द मिक्स ऑफ इट बाय ब्रिंगिंग तिलक. तो जो विकेट कीपर बैट्समैन है, आप देखो एक्चुअली उन लोगों के साथ रॉन्ग किया हुआ है. यस, मे बी ईशान किशन कुछ गलत करे होंगे बीसीसीआई, बट जैसे मुस्तफा भाई बोले कि बीसीसीआई शुड बी द बिगर वन एंड एक्सप्लेन टू हिम व्हाट मिस्टेक वाज एंड जस्ट टेक हिम इनटू हिज यू नो protect him right now because he's at that age that he needs that
They
help.
made it into an ego battle with themselves when they don't need to do that. Like it's nothing. आप उसको solve कर दो because in the end of the day बेहतरी आपकी ही होने वाली है. आप देखो केएल राहुल तो है नहीं अभी, ऋषभ पंत भी है नहीं अभी, ईशान किशन भी है भी नहीं. अब क्या हो गया? Now you see Karthik Bhai is also saying who do we have wicket keeper this and that because दो तो इंजर्ड हो गए, तीसरे को तो आप बैनिश कर दिए. फिर आप कहाँ है? लाइक you can't keep getting keepers. Like you have, of course there's a lot of talent, but to get that international level you need to maintain the ones that you have. आप उन लोगों को बैनिश कर देते, फेंक दे रहे तो नहीं होता रेड वैसा.
और इतना ईगो भी नहीं ना. एक दिन आप देखो रिद्धिमान साहब वापस आ जाएगा खेलने. You never know. So it's like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, yeah, look, I mean, Bharat is not on Saha's level. He does make mistakes. I think Karthik bhai bhi bole on the catches drop kare, but still a bit better than he's still a good keeper. I wouldn't say like he's a bad keeper or anything. And he will make more mistakes if his batting doesn't improve. That's also what I said. Ki bhai, confidence also matters.
Yeah. घंटे का अच्छा कीपर नहीं. Even since Ajit Agarkar became selector, Mukesh Kumar picked on Ajit, or I think he's a friend of Ajit Agarkar. To be honest, he bowls like Shivam Dube, he will be more effective than Mukesh. घंटे का अच्छा कीपर ही ड्रॉप टू कैच इंडिया ए के लिए भी जो कीपिंग कर रहा भेजे वो अरे इंडिया ए के लिए भी जो विकेट कीपर भेजे वो और नूब्स एंड वर्स एंड के एस भरत उपेंद्र कुमार एंड कुमार कुशवाहा even one of them get picked in play, KL Bharat, I would be highly interested. Yeah, that's what you're saying. And then this ego battle will actually आपको affect कर रहा ना, is what exactly we're saying. कि अगर आप ईशान किशन को जान दो चलो ठीक है तुम ये कर दिए हरकत भी देखो ही इज बीन मोस्ट कंसिस्टेंट सर्वेंट इन द लास्ट 6 months of 2023 you just need to give him that much levy कि अरे चलो ठीक है you'll actually maybe mentally broken down or maybe थक गया कहीं भी गया होगा कुछ भी कर रहा होगा मे बी आप बोल सकते हैं नेक्स्ट टाइम ऐसा दिस इज व्हाट द you give a strike one you just don't banish them
हाँ,
completely
और मैं वही
strike one
वो टाइम पे भी मैं बोला था कि भाई एंड ऑफ द डे उन लोगों को भी नुकसान होगा आप ठीक है आप बीसीसी आपके पास हजारों प्लेयर है बट यू नो इफ अ गाय इज
fit
रिप्रेजेंटेड
the
इन
bill
इंडिया एंड ही इज डन डिसेंटली वेल फिर नुकसान तो आपका ही होगा जो भी लेवल का होगा इज नॉट विराट कोहली लेवल आई अंडरस्टैंड इज नॉट एमएस धोनी लेवल आई अंडरस्टैंड मगर ही यू पिक्ड हिम you gave him chances he scored when in certain games he's won some certain matches he's still young develop him and see but you banished him then क्या होगा दूसरों को इंजरीज होगी आपकी किस्मत चले गई फिर अब क्या करते पीसीसी now what are they doing now they're on KS Bharat right you think KS Bharat is good enough maybe not he's not good enough so then what are you going to do at least you have that option even if Ishan Kishan makes mistakes in the first two games and you drop him at least you have that competition you have people on toes right now you don't have enough competition.
Yeah, बिल्कुल वही है कि and also he's a good fielder even if he's not a wicket keeper he's an excellent fielder but they need to get their self sorted out like within themselves right now अगर ये नहीं हुआ तो then you will have KL Bharat, KL Rahul and these kind of wicket keepers going forward and you might not miss Ishan Kishan and good जो keepers बनते बनते रह जाएंगे फिर अच्छा ही नहीं होगा फ्यूचर के लिए हेलो दोनों भाइयों को आप लोग को फिर से वर्ल्ड कप फाइनल नाइट में ले जाना चाहता हूँ इफ लेट्स अज्यूम हेड ट्रेविस dropped Rohit class, then predict India's score. Not, I mean, if you he would have dropped Travis would have dropped Rohit Sharma's catch. What do you think the score would have been? You never know. You never know. Next ball on the inside is out. भी हो सकता कुछ भी हो सकता है भाई. Like that's hard to predict. Can we please have Pujara from the next team? No man, no way, man. Screw to Pujara. If you go back now, we're going way back now. We're going back to the future, back to the past, not in the future.
Also, I think whoever is picked first, they also need to have a certain role given. They need to be backed properly. I think they should be given a certain span. But Patidar, we don't know कि कितने test match उन्हें खेलेगा, right? So he's also playing under pressure. I think he did very good. This is a good debut. He
Yeah.
not in the second innings. First innings तो उन्हें अच्छा batting कर रहा था. But how do I expect him to score? Even if he scores 100, he's not guaranteeing his place. So imagine the pressure that even अगर आप 100 भी मार दिए आपका कोई गारंटी नहीं आप नेक्स्ट टेस्ट मैच खेल रहे तो द 11 who are there whoever you're picking you have to give them confidence you have to give them a certain role plan strategize करो अच्छा आप like practice करो then thing like England like I don't think someone like a Zach Roddy is probably not as talented as just but he's doing the job because he has a certain role he has a certain plan they practice that plan and this is एकदम आके एक बैट नहीं घुमा रहा उन्हें these guys have practiced this in the nets or in warm up games they've planned this out this is a very well thought out process and that's what India need to do whatever your 11 is you need to have a proper game plan proper strategy and also have plan B's because कभी-कभी आपका plan सीधा नहीं जाएगा there's going to be रास्ते में blocks रहेंगे तो मेरे हिसाब से you have to be much more sorted and you have to give them confidence also बच्चे को आप बोल रहे हैं कि भाई आप एक टेस्ट मैच खेलो विराट कोहली आला नेक्स्ट टेस्ट मैच आपको भिजा देंगे तो फिर क्या इवन आप ये बोल रहे भी नहीं तो उसके बैक ऑफ द माइंड तो ये चल रहा है राइट unless you tell him that even if Kohli comes back you're going to play so that is also there even if Sarfaraz came you would I wouldn't expect him to score that many runs because we don't have that proper
And
planning
I mean, आप देखो none of these guys, even if Rohit Sharma, विराट कोहली किसको भी आप ले लो in their life, like maybe apart from Tendulkar, like जो रणजी से ऐसा आके straight impact कोई भी नहीं दिया. It takes time to fit the bill. इधर आके अलग level रहता है. IPL से जो बच्चे
और
आते
अगर आप 5-6 मार दिए लाइक सेंचुरी ठीक है मगर आप अगर पहले मैच में भी सेंचुरी मारे कोई गारंटी नहीं है आजकल आप देख लो किशन डबल 100 मारा उसको ड्रॉप कर दिए लाइक जो भी है लाइक it's different so like I think players should be should have a proper talk with the management they should have a proper plan and proper role should be given
Yeah, 100%. I think वही है कि भाई there's a lot of fear in the back of the cricketer. जैसा आप बोल रहे Patidar looks scared. he's scared because he knows like if he doesn't make the century or something, then he already was in the team once, right? And then he got out because like he went out. Then again बहुत मुश्किलों के बाद आप वापस जब आते you want to make an impact, but again impact बन रहा नहीं तो आप डर डर के खेलेंगे, and that's the problem right now, right? Like he needs
ये
to.
आप ये गलतियां करें। अब देखो लास्ट ईयर जो है आप सूर्या कुमार को लेके आ गए एकदम से टेस्ट में, अब उन्हें कहाँ है, क्यों नहीं
मैंने
है
तो
टीम में, अगर आप उसको वो
रिकवरी
टाइम
कर
पे
रहा.
खिलाए तो। हाँ,
मैंने तो रिकवरी कर रहा अभी, बट आई डिडंट मेक सेंस वो
कितने
टाइम पे
टेस्ट मैच
खिलाना.
खेला उन्हें सूर्या कुमार?
Before this international thing.
या फॉर
Yeah,
इंडिया,
for India or for runs you think?
फॉर इंडिया टेस्ट मैचेस, हाउ
India
मच?
दो तीन कितने?
Like it's in your on your like on your first hand you can count, right?
Hmm.
वही तो प्रॉब्लम है यार, लाइक वो भी सिलेक्शन ही गलत था, मगर आप उसको बैक भी अगर करें तो आज क्यों नहीं है उन्हें,
Yeah,
एक ही
trial
साल
and
तो
error.
हुआ उसके डेब्यू से।
आज तो खैर इसलिए नहीं क्योंकि उसका ऑपरेशन हुआ, but yeah, it's just like yeah,
अच्छा,
trial and error
डब्ल्यूटीसी
करे.
फाइनल में क्यों नहीं था उन्हें?
हाँ,
डब्ल्यूटीसी फाइनल में 11 में नहीं था, राइट सूर्या?
हाँ नहीं था, वो तो नहीं था.
तब तो लाइक 2 महीने की बात थी, लाइक इट वाज जस्ट 2 मंथ्स। आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट ही शुड हैव प्लेड, यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई एम सेइंग कि लाइक देयर इज नो गारंटी, देयर इज नो थिंग, आई अंडरस्टैंड देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ कंपटीशन, इवन इफ यू नॉट गिविंग अ गारंटी एटलीस्ट हैव स्पेसिफिक रोल्स। भाई आप नंबर 4 पे खेल रहे हैं, आपको एज वी वांट यू to play your national game, or we want you to play a bit attacking, we want you to hold your wicket, whatever, give them proper roles. I think that's what you need to do.
Yeah, you need to come up with a game plan. You just can't have everybody come in this team and then say कि भाई ये भाई आ रहे वो भाई जाने वाला, तो ये भाई के जगह तुम खेलो उसके बाद देखेंगे. बट ये दो भाई अभी जब तक है, जब तक तो ऐसा प्रॉब्लम होगा भी कि जब तक विराट रोहित शर्मा है, they'll always going to be that two places that are going to be taken in the starting 11, and those two positions are positions where the people and the Ranjis are coming from. Top order में एक जायसवाल है, एक ऋतुराज रुका हुआ है. So it's going to be an issue, right? Like if they get, they're not never going to be moved, right? जब तक इनला actually retire होंगे नहीं. तो ये भी सीन है कि भाई आपके पेपर पे ऑलरेडी 3 से 4 स्पॉट्स चले आते इन योर 11, सो 7 जगह फिल करना है आपको, सो इट मेक्स इट अ लिटिल हार्ड. आप कहीं से मैं बहुत काम में अटक गया था इसलिए मैं नहीं आ सका.
आप सिस्टम ऐसा रखना कि भाई कोई भी आ रहे, यू नो, आके परफॉर्म करे उस तरीके से, ठीक, लाइक यू नो व्हाट आई मीन, लाइक if you create a kind of work environment where that if Fez is not there, Mustafa will do the work. If Mustafa is not there, Karthik will do the work. Karthik is not there, Noman will do the work. It should be like that. Like, you know, you should have a system where
Backup, yeah.
people can come in because you need a specific kind of role. You tell the guy, I want this from you. Then whoever comes in, XYZ can do that thing. I know it's thoda sa aage ki soch, but that's how you do. You see in football, like Liverpool, that guy Bradley. Who the hell is he, bro? Like, you know, he played for Bolton on loan. Like, unless you watch League 2 last season, you don't know who the hell he is because he was on loan over there. He performed usme, he got player of the thing in League 2. And then he comes in and he's taken Trent's place because he's fit in properly. Like, you know, whatever the player, he's fit the system that the manager and the team has created.
Yeah. I would pick Umesh Yadav in place of Mukesh Kumar. That guy has an amazing record in home test. He will do better than Mukesh. और लंबे स्पेल्स आता उमेश यादव तो हो गया. ध्रुव जुरेल भी सक्सेसफुल नहीं होगा ही इफ ही गेट्स पिक्ड, बोल रहे यू गाइस शुड डू. या वी ऑलरेडी हैव बीन डिस्कसिंग दैट. आप लास्ट टाइम में भी बोले डेफिनेटली वो फीडबैक नोट करें, बट अभी तो राइट नाउ जो जगह पे है इंडिया लुक वेरी कंफर्टेबल. दे शुड बी एबल टू विन इट फ्रॉम हियर. इफ दे डोंट विन इट फ्रॉम हियर देन टुमारो यू विल सी अ लॉट ऑफ कंटेंट दैट विल कम अप ऑन द न्यूज़ एंड एवरीथिंग, एंड यू प्रॉब्ली विल सी कि रोहित शर्मा का टाटा बाय बाय भी बोल सकते हैं लोग.
बिल्कुल. I mean, देखना पड़ेगा कल कैसा होगा. I think still India should win that game 90-10. It's in India's favor. Kuldeep Bhai has a good role to play tomorrow. Ashwin, Akshar Patel, and then Bumrah, of course, will have a big role as well. England will be looking to take this game as deep as possible. मेरे हिसाब से कल खत्म हो जाना चाहिए match because you still have that half an hour thing as well that you can extend. I don't know if the light will allow in Vizag because वहाँ पे जल्दी अंधेरा हो जा रहा. 4 बजे के बाद एकदम से it becomes dark. But I still feel that कल match हो जाना चाहिए. जिस तरीके से England खेल रही, either they will get all out, I think, in the third session, or they'll chase it down in the third session. That's what I feel. So, more likely than not, 95% it should finish tomorrow. The game, if everything, of course, you have to look at weather and all that. But if you have a full 90 overs, the game should probably finish tomorrow.
It'll be fun. I just hope they bring it a little close, just for fun. At least some fun factor there should be. Like England managed to get like in the first season, 200 मार दे रहे करते आके, हर लक में रह रही करते पूरों की, and then some kind of a redemption. But more or less, India should be winning this, and making it 1-1 going into Jharkhand, and then we see Ranchi. Then we see kya hone wala. Rajkot, sorry, not even Ranchi. Ranchi the fourth score. I don't know why these guys are underrated. Someone please tell me. Here we have one bodybuilder, other is 1000 ATP, Daryl Mitchell. I think that's a compliment. I'm going to take it as a compliment because I'm sitting with Daryl Mitchell right now. But hopefully we'll be doing short live streaming. Hopefully आप लोग प्यार बढ़ाते रहो ऐसे ही, and we'll probably be rated someday. But we're just going to be patient till then.
500 plus live watchers.
Where is this?
इनसे भाई कार्तिक भाई आप फैज भाई को मैसेज करो इंस्टाग्राम पे एग्जैक्टली कैसा करते हो उन्होंने कर ले देन विल डू इट आप बोल दिए तो खत्म हो गई बात हम लोग कल
Yeah,
या परसों कर लेंगे विल डू इट गिव
yeah.
अस
You can
कपल
you
जस्ट
give us
नेक्स्ट टाइम
direction.
Tahir is
You,
his Instagram is public you can Instagram just tell him the steps and he'll do it
yeah,
या
you be
चेसिंग द
our
टारगेट पे आप मैसेज कर दो
you be our Ajit Karkar. Give us some direction.
या गिव अस सम डायरेक्शन एंड विल डू इट आप जो बोल रहे हैं आप बोल दिए दो तीन वक्त बोल दिए तब कर देंगे खत्म हो गई बात
बस बिग बॉस बोल दिया वहाँ पे.
कितने रन से कल क्या प्रोडिक्शन है आपका कितने रन से इंडिया हार रही है जीत रही क्या है सीन यू
इंडिया
सेड
कल
इंग्लैंड टेस्ट मैच
जीतेगी. इंडिया what?
यू सेड इंग्लैंड इज गोना विन दिस टेस्ट मैच ऑन थर्सडे
I did.
yeah you said
Yeah,
England is going to win I said India is going to win
yeah. I said
let's stick
England.
to it let's stick to it it'll be fun I mean like
No, no. I
it
still,
doesn't
I still think England have a chance.
so how many
Uh,
wickets are England winning by ये तो बता दो
3 wickets, and I think Ben Stokes is going to be doing something.
और India
I think if Ben Stokes does something, you will be more happier than anybody. You rate Ben
no,
Stokes.
no, I mean, everyone, that'll be incredible if he does that. But I think India will win by 150 runs. I think 250 pe all
Yeah,
out.
that's a more bigger shot, but I just feel 3 wickets. Ben Stokes final runs.
Man, if they do it, it'll be crazy. I'll happily take it. I'll take the loss if they. I mean, as our loss, not India's loss. Me and you. If you get it right, I don't mind. Like that'll because that is for me magical. You
Yeah,
guys have
that'll be fun.
100% knowledge. We don't have 100% knowledge, man. हम लोग सीखते हैं like
I,
कुछ भी
I think
नहीं है.
वो zero card दो and then 10% knowledge
It's
होगा.
just that हम लोग opinions रखते हैं. We have opinions like and
और
we
उसके
learn
पैसे
it.
नहीं लगते.
You gotta keep
इसलिए
reading. Man. Every day हम लोग पढ़ते रहते वो करते रहते तो if we didn't need to put this effort and read and watch podcasts other people this and that if we had all the knowledge we have to learn from other people as well
Yeah,
and from
100%.
you.
We learn a lot from other people as well. Right? Shorts have scroll option like Instagram. That's why their live stream reaches to many people. People do not have to search your channel on YouTube to find your live stream. Ah.
How do you activate that you have to tell us.
He's saying shorts have a scroll option. Let's see what scroll like Instagram.
So then but how long can you go live for ये तो बताओ
Yeah, that's also a good question. I think we'll have to
because a
see.
short is a 1 minute video right.
Yeah. I think
So,
some bits तोड़ के डालना. I think कुछ ऐसे ही बोले
yeah.
कार्तिक भाई, but yeah.
आप समझा दो
Anyway,
उस पे मैसेज पे चेसिंग द टारगेट इंस्टाग्राम पे मैसेज कर दो समझा दो हम लोग कर देंगे नो प्रॉब्लम
yeah, you can
we'll
send us
do it
voice messages,
and you
whatever you
also
want.
share this with your friends family if you like our channel I know that you do and so just share it with your friends and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, looking forward to an eventful day for Musa. Something hopefully nobody at 100%. They have 10% knowledge according to 10% low energy. Good. What? Low energy always go to the next topic as 9, 10 to 90% energy low in the environment. I've seen people do more than 4 hour live stream short stream. Okay, I'll look into the short
अरे
stream.
यार
Like ये short stream है क्या? Short
क्रेजी
streams.
दिख
Shorts पे अगर stream है but yeah, shorts पे क्या? Live stream and short film. Okay, I got it. I can see something here. Let's see. We'll
आपके
try to do one.
बड़े फैन आगे इब्राहिम भाई ऑलवेज डेली ऑलवेज
Ibrahim bhai, tell me, are you depressed right now because the way South Africa is getting clobbered? Like because
I
it's a
would
young team, and no, it's like a young team, man. So
bro
bad to
he's
see.
so excited South Africa are in
Yeah,
the semi-finals of the AFCON
yeah. Oh,
he's
that's the best
so
tournament.
excited
कल हार के बाद उन्हें पानी डाल ले रहा था सिर पे. आइवरी कोस्ट से कौन हारे? Was it who was it?
Ivory Coast से उन लोग हारे थे माली
माली. इसके कोच बेचारा इतनी गर्मी थी सिर पे पानी मार ले रहा था. इतनी गर्मी थी. भाप ले रहे
Yeah,
थे सर पे.
South Africa in the semi-finals. I mean, this is test match, so it's a learning experience. I don't think he has any expectations for them to win the series. Anything is a bonus.
Yeah, 100%. But it's fun. It's good experience for them. They're getting, you know. But again, SAD 20 में बहुत मजेदार है. Right, it's fun to see that also actually the domestic tournament. It's just how to calendar it in the future. I think it'll be better for international cricket. I think these domestic लीग का कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा यार इतना ज्यादा टेकिंग ओवर इतना ज्यादा पैसा पंप हो जा रहे कि लोग लाइक इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट को कहीं ना कहीं लाइट भी ले ले रहे हैं which I don't blame them because of the पैसा important है but again not at the expense probably of national duty and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was just checking.
पामर मार दिया.
Yeah, I was just checking that you. So don't say you have 100% in anything. I don't
Yeah,
have
we don't have 100% in anything is what we're saying.
100%. Stokes at McCallum told the team that even if India said 600, we will go and chase it down.
Yeah, Jimmy Anderson said that. Oh,
So
Stokes.
you know
I
what
think.
the thing, the thing is in that, like ये बोलने के बातें हैं, but somewhere down the line, what it does is it releases a fear and it gives you that extra confidence and you can go for it. It's not like he's gonna chase down 600, but it just gives you that confidence कि भाई हम लोग ऐसा आई नो खाली बोलने के बातें हैं, हम लोग भी
Yeah.
बहुत बड़े चीज़ें बोलते हैं ये हो जाएगा वो हो
Yeah.
जाएगा like but नहीं होते वो चीज़ें, but I think
But if
in
you
my
pull it off, then it'd be fun to like. If you pull it off, it's like
yeah,
half
it's
bullet.
it gives you that thoda sa positive. No, Karthik, bhai, you don't need to apologize, man. This techie is just having some fun with you. Like it's just we understood exactly what you were saying. We
Yeah,
understood.
yeah.
आप हमारी तारीफ ही कर रहे थे तो क्यों सॉरी बोल रहे हैं अपनी तारीफ
Yeah,
करने
we don't mind.
Yeah, we don't mind you saying that.
We want 500 plus live usage as well. So like yeah, we and जो knowledge आप लोग दे रहे भाई वो भी appreciate करें. Like this feedback is important for us.
Yeah. अभी WPL भी शुरू हो रहा है 20 and PSL.
Yeah,
PSL.
अरे आजम खान का innings देखे आजम खान.
देखा मैं
Wait,
crazy.
yeah, wait does no wait क्या था wait something. Wait is not important. क्या मारा है रोने बापू को.
Yeah, I mean, incredible, man, incredible. You should start a campaign because, mashallah, you're a fit guy and everything, you're a gym guy. You should start a campaign where you're also supporting people who are not fit because not everybody has the dedication you have or the thing you have, the accessibility that you have or the health. Maybe some people have health issues where they can't be as fit as you. So you should start a campaign because you already have the thing. Like whatever body you are, you should be happy with it. There shouldn't be like an aspiring body. You should be happy and you can do stuff. And you should collaborate with Azam Khan. He's killing it, bro. Like कैसा मार रहा उन्हें? मैं सही में बोल रहा हूँ. I'll back you if you want. I'll invest in that. Like it's something that
but you should be happy with what you are. I'd say you should also try to cut. Like you should try to do this.
Yeah, that is internally whatever you want to do, you do. It's your choice. But the problem is the people, how we display people, how we're like, अरे ने मोटा है, ये गलत है भाई.
नहीं, don't restrict yourself because of your weight. बिल्कुल वो तो नहीं करना. आप कुछ भी कर सकते, कोई भी weight.
भाई और अरे मोटा हो गया, ये हो गया. भाई बाज लोगों का होते problems होते, मोटे हो जाते.
वीरेंद्र सहवाग को देख लो भाई, he's one of the best batsmen in the world एक time पे. वीरेंद्र सहवाग उसका भी weight था, बहुत ज़्यादा weight था सहवाग का. So,
giving up is not the right solution. Exactly. It doesn't matter whatever your thing. Of course, you put your effort. You want to be healthy and everything, but maybe it doesn't happen. What are your thoughts on Rock returning, bro? That was insane, man. That was crazy. When his song played, that said they're going to freaking destroy all this UFC boxing now. They got the Rock. It's done. WrestleMania Rock versus Roman Reigns, the head of the table. Whoever wins will be the head of the table. That will be insane. People are saying that Cody Rhodes ke liye, they feel bad, this and that. Bro, but like, who gives the crap? The Rock is back, man.
I like how Tech Update is giving us like motivational quotes, just putting our name in the end of it. Like he's saying, giving up is not the right solution, but finding the solution is the best thing for the problem. A wise mindset, and then Mustafa Bhai is saying your quoting on him. नहीं ऐसा बना दे रहा ना कोट देखो वहाँ पे ऊपर भी उन्होंने एक कोट बनाया.
Giving up is not the solution. You shouldn't body shame people, man. Everybody has shapes and sizes, this and that. They should be ये पूरा अपना like ये mainstream में दिखा देते ये body होना वो होना ना जो भी है मैं comfortable रहो अपने body में. Not everybody has that thing. Everybody has their issues.
I mean comfortable तो रहो no problem, but again I think अगर आपको थोड़ा internally बोला, I'm not saying but try तो करना, like try to be fitter, try to get healthier. Because long run में help होता है. Because जितना आप comfortable हो जाएंगे skin में, then it might add more to your complications. That's the only reason. Like I would say, try to play a sport, try to do something. हाँ, मुस्तफा भाई साहब बोला, I understand कि तकलीफ आ सकती है.
भाई मगर आप problem क्या होता मालूम? आप जो बोल रहे try करो. जब कोई try करता, उन्होंने बोला भाई ने मोटा है इसको मत लियो टीम में. यही तो problem है. यही तो जड़ तो उधर ही है. तो मैं इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ कि just it doesn't matter what your weight is. You do what you want, be comfortable. Because what happens is When you are overweight and you're trying to play squash, or you're trying to play tennis, or you're trying to play a certain sport, people say कि no, he's not good enough because he's overweight. No, you shouldn't say that. Let him play. He's putting the effort, right? अपने भाइयों के साथ कितने बार हुआ नहीं, मत खेलो, मोटा है मत खेलो, ये गलत बात है, खेलने दो, उन्हें कोशिश कर रहा बंदा. प्रॉब्लम ये नहीं है कि यू शुड लुक टू एक्सरसाइज. आई नो, यू नो, इवन फ्रिकिन लाइक the next door neighbor will know that exercising is good, exercise is good for you, but the problem is our perception of overweight people. We need to get rid of that.
What do you guys think about
ऐसा
Pakistan players?
इनिंग कैसी थी ये तो बताओ. आजम खान की इनिंग कैसी थी.
जबरदस्त जबरदस्त थी आजम खान भाई. अपन उसको पीएसएल में भी जब
हाँ,
देखे थे, स्मैश इट
हाँ.
राइट. लाइक ही इज अ फैंटास्टिक प्लेयर. विकेट कीपर है भाई, वो वेट पे होने, वो बड़ी बात है. यू कांट स्टे ऑन द क्वाड्रिसेप्स फॉर दैट लॉन्ग. बीइंग फिट आल्सो, आप क्वाड्रिसेप्स पे बैठना, केएल राहुल अभी इंजर हो गया, उसके लिए क्वाड्रिसेप्स
हाँ.
का भाई बहुत मुश्किल चीज है. विकेट कीपिंग अपना नीचे आप बैठे रहना. आजम खान आई थिंक क्रेडिट टू हिम, वो उन्हें करता. एंड देन उसके बाद बैटिंग भी जिस तरीके से करता, काबिल तारीफ है. What do you guys think about Pakistan players not playing in IPL owned teams in SA T20 and IT20? It's wrong. They should have picked Babar and Rizwan.
They should have picked Babar in this one. Can you please repeat the question?
What do you think about Pakistan players not playing in IPL owned teams in SA T20 and ILT20? But ILT20 में तो पाकिस्तानी players है, right?
Magar, they're
Shaheen,
not playing for the IPL franchise. They're playing for Desert Vipers.
Desert Viper and stuff
Yeah.
like that. See, that is not. I don't know how much that is to do with the Pakistani players and not the IPL, because IPL में the players are not allowed to play only for franchises of the IPL. Pakistan players are not allowed to play for IPL.
Maybe
and
they're
all.
not allowed to play for IPL franchise.
Exactly.
For these
Yeah.
franchises also.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
That's what I'm like. IPL के franchise में आता ना मुंबई ये लोग पूरे.
या तो गलत है. They should be allowed to play.
Stadium वैसे भी खाली जा रहा है. They would attract crowd. Definitely, I think that's what he's saying. They should have picked Babar in this one. But I don't know. I don't think there's a clause where IPL doesn't support any Pakistani players to be playing under their contract. So, what situation? Do you think South Africa should send Rabada to New Zealand since he is done playing SAT20 to boost the bowling attack? Maybe send to Pavilion and Village John to join with. They should if they can. I would say to मजा आएगा देखने में at least. I think the guy who's the most experienced in that has just played 16 Test matches in Mustafa. I forgot the fast bowler's name. He's the most experienced guy in that South Africa team right now. खाली 16 Test matches खेला. So that's how they're living life right now.
I know that guy, bro. What's his name? Duan. Is it Duan
Yeah,
Olivier?
something. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. The opening bowler. Problems come in every life, but some shine while come gave up. Conclusion: problem comes to your life, then be happy and say, "I'm the one who the God chose to fight." Said by अरे क्या कहीं
Yeah.
कोटा निकाल रहा है tech update. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, who looking for an eventful last day match?
हमारे को perception बदलना है. Perception.
Yeah, Violent
Perception.
Mustafa.
हाँ?
Yeah, Violent.
Yeah.
He
Captain.
scored.
I don't have him, bro. I saw it. मैं
Kunya
देख लूँ भाई, उन्हें जबरदस्त गोल था. I have everything going on the side. I saw even Chelsea Wolves equalized.
Yeah.
Azam Khan plays for IPL owned franchise in CPL, and Shatab Khan and Haris Rauf also play for IPL owned teams in MCL. Then what is the problem?
Then what is the problem? Then I don't know what the problem is. Then it
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
make
I guess the Barbados Royals. I don't know what the problem is. Maybe they just didn't pick
One.
to play that ILT20. I don't know. Babar to udhar khel raha Bangladesh T20 mein. He's playing over there. Maybe he chose that. I don't know what the exact issue is. We'll have to investigate that, why they picked Bangladesh Premier League, why they picked other leagues. CPL में IPL owners co-owner है, तो यहाँ पे full owner है. I don't know what the problem is.
Right.
I'll have to
But
read
खोल देना
that.
यार, at the end of the day domestic leagues खोल देना यार. It'll be fun to see IPL में बाबर coming हैदराबाद में खेल रहा है. It'll be fun, man. I mean, I wouldn't mind Shaheen Afridi running in and watching these players.
You know, actually, you will make a lot more money. You will make a
Yeah.
lot more money in broadcast this and that, because Pakistan mein you're missing a huge section of the crowd. They
Yeah.
watch. They're big into cricket. I know a lot of Pakistani people. सुबह शाम cricket देखते हैं उन लोग, and all ages. Like I have my friends. My dad's friend is one guy. Fez. He if Pakistan is playing on Australia or he's playing in or wherever they're playing, he will set an alarm. He'll watch the whole match. Like these days, he can take the match to work also. But even for example, 3 a.m. match, he'll sleep. He'll wake up, chai, nashta, everything ready, and his schedule goes on with cricket. Like that, I'm just giving you an example that how the cricket craze in India and Pakistan is like that also.
Yeah, 100%. I don't think a lot of people would mind कि भाई IPL के आगे आना. but it's just these politics and all of these again problems that keep creeping up. It should be separated, but कुछ कर नहीं सकते अभी सिचुएशन ऐसी है एंड डेलिकेट मसला है वो तो अपन उस पर बोल भी नहीं सकते ज़्यादा कल अपने को अंदर अंदर की चीज़ें मालूम नहीं बट यस देखेंगे someday maybe we'll get to see Pakistani players back in the IPL because the first season always यादगार थी जैसे कि शोएब अख्तर था
Oh,
कितने
India beat Pakistan in the Davis Cup in
uh,
Islamabad.
oh,
They went there, and remember there was the controversy: should they go? Should they not? Then they had to go. They won that. After that, I mean, look, they're going, and the tennis team is playing in Pakistan. Not, everything is fine there, and they won also. So,
yeah, I won't mind. What would I choose and what are you asking? Like, what would I choose and what?
which from South African SC T20, ILT20, or Bangladesh Premier League? उसमें से
I think ILT20. I love Dubai, but no, I say for action while I would say SAT20. It's a bit more competitive and it's fun.
वहाँ पे एक्शन रात में भी रहता है साउथ अफ्रीका
Yeah,
में
but
टॉक्सिक पॉलिटिक्स
yeah,
दोहे
yeah,
में
but
भी है एक्शन actually I think you're talking about the crowd more than the action.
I am talking about yes, the crowd more than
Yeah, the action तो कहीं भी मिल सकता है आपको आप
that.
बंजारा हिल्स का एक्शन मिल जाता है you get action anywhere bro
अरे नहीं भाई आप भी दुबई में साथ में थे
with a body like that action ही action है क्या बोलते हैं यार टेकी भाई with a body like that just action
नहीं
ही action.
आपके क्वेश्चन पे ही बात चल रही भाई टेकी में आपका क्वेश्चन मिस ही नहीं हो सकता but yeah I mean toxic for yeah SAT20 Shan Masood Mohammad Nawaz and Usman Father were listed in the auction but PCB didn't give them NOC as a new rule अरे वो तो PCB का एक अलग मसला है
Listed in the auction but PC didn't give an OC. Yeah.
can only like 2 looks plus PSL
So there you go. Maybe that's why they're not playing in those all the leagues. And maybe they
so,
already have a contract with other like Babar maybe already had a contract with the Bangladesh Premier League or whatever it is. And
yeah
bro,
he
his
did
fan
yeah
following in
even
Sri
with the
Lanka
Sri
and
Lanka thing
Bangladesh is crazy. बाबर
yeah
का जो फैन फॉलोइंग है दोनों कंट्रीज में नेक्स्ट लेवल है maybe he just likes to go there I don't know but he has a
even in
huge
India man even in India अच्छे खासे we saw during the World Cup काफी लोग
yeah
पसंद करते बाबर आजम right
yeah
and उन्हें अगर खेलना शुरू करा अगर proper starts making consistent hundreds and he does I'm not saying he doesn't but just as to what his potential is maybe not right there right now maybe we see in this coming year that he manages to
बिल्कुल
yeah. But 332 Mustafa, I'm just getting going to try and wrap the show now because 332 hai on the board. You backing India 90% and 10% you're giving. But do you see any kind of an England fight back in this? And from who if so?
they're already fighting back, but I don't see a England win. I don't see it. If it happens, that will be tremendous and will be history created in Vizag. Magar nahi. I think the best thing we can see is maybe a close, like England take it to like the last 60, 70 runs. Then that'll be thing. But I honestly feel that they won't cross 300. That's what I look at. That's how I look at the game right now from the information that I have from what I've watched so far.
Yeah.
जो और जो इंडिया में हिस्ट्री है क्रिकेट में लाइक मेरे हिसाब से कि 300 क्रॉस नहीं होगा मगर अगर क्रॉस हो गया 350 360 मार दिए दैट्स आल्सो अ वेरी गुड एफर्ट but they're not thinking like me they're looking to win this game so you like you say you never know anything can happen I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, let's see what happens tomorrow. फैल में मेरा क्वेश्चन मिस हो गया है कृपया ऊपर करके देखें कौन सा मेरा क्वेश्चन नहीं हुआ भैया व्हाट वुड आई चूज बोल के जब आप पूछे तो हम लोग वही बात कर रहे थे कि कौन सी चीज के बारे में आप बात कर रहे थे वी अज्यूम कि शायद आप SAT20 ILT20 और बांग्लादेश प्रीमियर लीग के बीच में आके पूछ रहे थे तो वही हम लोग डिस्कस कर रहे थे कि एक्शन और माहौल के हिसाब से SAT20 चूज करते थे अगर आपका सवाल वो था फाइन हैविंग मिस्ड इट PCB did sign a contract with ILT20 to allow Pakistan to play even if they played 2 leagues allowed यार नहीं वो मेरा क्वेश्चन नहीं था तो फिर आपका क्वेश्चन क्या है आई थिंक ऊपर आया नहीं प्रॉब्लम कम एंड गो के बाद आपका एक ही है कि व्हाट वुड यू चूज बोल के था आई थिंक आपका क्वेश्चन टाइप नहीं हुआ आप पहले वो पूछे मैं कृपया ऊपर पढ़ के बोल रहा हूँ कि आपका शायद क्वेश्चन नहीं आया बट आपका व्हाट वुड यू चूज आया उसके बाद आपका क्वेश्चन नहीं आया तो आप एक बार क्वेश्चन रीटाइप कर दिए तो फिर
आपका फेवरेट एयरलाइन क्या है फैज
मेरा फेवरेट एयरलाइन अभी तो ज्यादा एयरलाइन में खाली इंडिगो में फिर हो ज्यादा तो अभी कहीं भी उड़ा दिए एयरलाइंस का क्या है अपन कहीं भी उड़ते हैं बस है उड़ गए लैंड होके बस है
आपका फेवरेट क्विजीन क्या है
cuisine I'm Mediterranean like Middle East maybe Arab food
I got his name Imad Wasim.
Imad was saying he's playing
He
KKR
played.
only.
He played in Abu Dhabi United Raiders.
I think, yeah.
Bro, if he gave up his citizenship, then yeah, he might be eligible to play, but that would be a very complicated situation. I think Azhar Mahmood did that. एक season खेला था शायद पंजाब के लिए like
Uh-huh.
that.
What's he saying? What's like update saying? Update survivor है कि what would you choose वाले question के ऊपर देखें please. What would you choose के ऊपर देखिए. It is problems come in every lives, but some shine while some give up. Conclusion: if problems come to your life, then be happy and say, "I'm the one who God chose to fight." Said by wise men. उसके बाद कोई question नहीं है आपका. So that is what आपका question नहीं था. Quote था. Question ने तो नहीं लिखा. Dean Elgar, he is a left arm batsman. But yeah, I think कल मजा आने वाला है देखने में अगर इंग्लैंड मेक अ फाइट बैक.
ये वाला भाई ये वाला पढ़ लो मे बी ये है.
भाई आपके बंदे भाई आप लोग को आगे बढ़ना ही पड़ेगा. ये स्पोर्ट्स तक वाले हो, सबको पीछे हटाना है. आई मीन
नहीं नहीं, हम तो भाई बहुत बड़े फैंस है, फ्रेंड्स है स्पोर्ट्स तक वालों के. लाइक तो हम सबको रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं भाई. आई नो एवरीबॉडी
या
हैज द
सी आई एम दैट्स व्हाई आई एम सेइंग आपका क्वेश्चन ही नहीं आया. अब व्हाट वुड यू चूज बोल के लिखते तो मैं अब से परेशान हो रहा हूं कि कौन सा सवाल था ये. पर वो था
ओ
मोटिवेशनल.
यार क्या भाई अपने भाई लाइक हम तो लाइक लोग स्पोर्ट्स तक वाले से तो बहुत सीखते हैं.
सबसे सीखते हैं. लाइक अभी अभी कार्तिक भाई भी सिखा रहे हैं हमारे के रिसर्च अबाउट शॉर्ट्स लाइफ पे. आई एम डूइंग इट राइट ऑन गूगल पे खोल के
डू इट.
बैठा हुआ हूं. आई डू द रिसर्च ऑन
कल या
दैट.
परसों हम लोग ये शॉर्ट लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग करेंगे, वादा है.
And hopefully 500 plus live. 500 plus live is what we're going to see.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Today only football eye test.
Yeah, I just it's all right.
ठीक है, इजाजत है.
Yeah,
नहीं
so
नहीं है अभी है.
कार्तिक
तक
भाई
सवाल
हाँ
तुम सवाल पूछ रहे.
टेक अपडेट भाई.
He might reverse his retirement on Shaheen's request.
I would make you immortal worry. Really? How?
चलो इजाजत है, कल मिलेंगे फिर. थैंक यू सो मच all to play for day 4. We hopefully we'll have a result tomorrow and a cracking game, so make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, and me and Faz will catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you everybody.